Class 22, Bindu Chakra. Namaste and welcome. I'm Susan, your teacher and guide, and this is Class 22 in my weekly YouTube meditation class in the Yogic tradition. Our practices today are on Bindu Chakra, back of the head chakra associated with the pineal gland and the legendary ancient spot of the nectar of the gods, the fountain of immortality or eternal youth, as it was portrayed in the myth. Our practices in class today are in Yoga Nidra, the conscious sleep of the yogis, trataka or candle gazing meditation, one of the traditional focusing exercises to train our minds for practice with Bindu Chakra. So you'll need a candle, and a small tea light or night light will do fine. We have the glorious Ujjayi breath in pranayama practice, the purpose of which is to contain the nectar of the gods and let it drip down as the sweetness of life. Our blessing for devotion to practice of Bindu Chakra meditations, which we ultimately practice for the good of the whole, as our experience of qualities of this chakra are transpersonal, cosmic and transformational. And more about this in my Satsang in this class. Meditation is no mind or mindlessness. And no, you didn't mishear me, and I didn't say that wrongly. It's mindlessness, not mindfulness. No mind or mindlessness. The meditation practice in the ancient yogic tradition with Unmani mudra. As I said, this is followed by Satsang on my teachings with awareness of Bindu Chakra. And we finish with final Shavasana, deep relaxation, and the sealing breath for energetic closure for those of us who need it today. Finally, in this introduction to the class, a word of caution. We approach these practices with deep respect. This is not the average YouTube video where you jump in for a few minutes to open your Bindu Chakra and activate your pineal gland. My teaching is based on ancient practices, and I'm taking you back to our roots of practice in the yogic tradition. I'm your teacher, and I'm guiding you with care. As I've said before, and more of this in Satsang, our evolution has been stunted over the last 2,000 to 2,500 years during the age of Pisces, or the age of master and victim, which we have passed out of now, and the Eastern age of Kali Yuga, or the Dark Mother, during which our pineal glands have been shrunk, our DNA reduced, and we have been dumbed down, reducing our experience of the sweetness of life and our own natural life power of wisdom. However, this is all changing now. As individuals, we are learning our own equalness of being or equality, and we are also learning how to be individual within the whole. So we're metamorphosing. Remember my teaching in Class 20 on harmony, karma and bliss, that our bliss comes from impersonal experiences. So it is with Bindu Chakra. We practice for the good of the whole. We're working on our knowledge and our being, and our blessing for this is a profound sense of well-being. This is only the start of my teaching with Bindu Chakra practices, and will continue as and when over the next few weeks. You might also like to go back and to review and reprise Class 8 for preparation in inner relaxation, And in class 7 in the introduction, I say what I think about pushing the mother into the shadow. Namaste, Susan. And now, in this class, I'm introducing you to the practice of inviting the divine energies in, making our practice into a sadhana. You'll be in a sitting position now, whatever is comfortable for you. Eyes can be open or closed. If they're open, as you know, you gaze down at the nose tip. And we'll start in the traditional way with the hands together at the heart center in Anjali Mudra, prayer hands or Namaste hands. And Namaste, I honour the spirit that dwells within you. So Anjali Mudra at the heart center, pressing the flesh of fingers and palms together, bringing balance for our practice. Balanced consciousness and body-mind. On a deep in-breath, fingers point down, arms straighten, big moon arms sweeping up and hands join above your head at the crown chakra. Normal breathing. Visualize divine energy. Experience pure, unconditional love. Visualize a channel within your being. Deep inhale and connect with divine energy, pure unconditional love, your being. Exhale as you bring the hands down to the heart, bringing down divine energy to your energetic channel within your being, and silently invite the divine energies within, Divine and Divine Mother, for the purpose of making your practice today into a sadhana, working with the divine. Normal breathing, focusing on divinity within. And we'll prepare now for the opening Yoga Nidra with dedication and intention for practice. We'll start our practice with relaxation, surrendering to the flow. Surrendering the body-mind to the earth now. For beginners and lower back issues, pillows and cushions under the knees, blankets if you need them to keep warm. Bringing the shoulders and the shoulder blades down into the floor by making a fist, breathing out, turning the fist over, breathe in, big in-breath to the chest, breathe out, pull down with the fist. Breathe in, breathe out, relax the fist, turning hands over, back of the hands resting on the floor or the mat. Soft palms, palms up. Your hands half a foot away from the sides of your body. Settling the shoulders and the shoulder blades down into the mat, down into the floor. You can raise the chest, arch the spine, squeeze the shoulder blades together, relax and replace the shoulder blades down into the mat, and it's as if the sides of your body are dripping down into the mat. Your body surrendering down into the earth, grounding yourself down. Grounding down into the earth, feeling the support of the planet, of the earth beneath your body. The planet that supports and sustains us and nurtures us, surrendering to this support. Feeling softness in the palms of your hands, feeling softness in the skin in the palms of your hands. Palms of the hands soft, and palms of the hands feeling so soft that you're almost like the master, the Zen master who held a little bird in the palm of his hand. And there was such softness and submissiveness and surrender in the skin of the palms of his hands, that every time the little bird tried to take a purchase on the skin in order to set off into flight, the master surrendered so much that the little bird couldn't take flight. Be like the master, with the softness in the palms of the hands, allowing the softness to flow up through your skin, flowing up towards your heart, bringing a softness to your heart, and allow yourself to breathe in the sun. Breathing sun into the heart, energy of the sun, golden rays of the sun, warmth of the sun breathing into your heart, bringing a joy to the heart, bringing energy and joy into your practice, and spending a couple of minutes now deep in your relaxation, breathing in softness, breathing in warmth, golden rays of the sun, breathing in joy to the heart. Focusing on your breathing again. Every time you breathe, each cycle of breath, breathing in, breathing out, focusing on the in-breath, taking each in-breath down to your center, down to your solar plexus, down to your navel, breathing into center, breath bringing energy back to the body and the mind, bringing energy back in preparation for your yoga, ready for warming up. So a couple of deep breaths every time you breathe, breathing in deeply to the center, bringing energy back, breath bringing life force energy, breathing energy in, and we'll prepare to dedicate our practice in a sitting dedication. Eyes can be closed now, or gazing down at the tip of the nose in the restful position for the eyes and the mind. And taking a few moments now to dedicate your practice today. For your preparation, you'll need a candle. This is a candle gazing meditation. A small tea light or a night light would do perfectly. You'll be in a sitting meditation position so that you can place your candle on the floor or a surface in front of you and make that in a safe way. And light your candle. Candle gazing is a way of calming down the frazzled mind, bringing the mind down into the body to prepare for meditation, to focus the mind. It comes from the trataka practice of yoga. Sitting in your chosen meditation posture, becoming aware of breathing and your breath flow, gazing at your candle flame, lowering your eyes. So, if you are looking down at the tip of your nose and your gaze continues down at an angle of roughly 45 degrees, you will be gazing into the flame of the candle. Watching the candle flame flickering as you gaze into the candle flame, focusing on your breathing, focusing on the in-breath. So with every round of the breath, every time you breathe, taking each in-breath a little deeper until you're breathing into your center. Breathing into the center at the solar plexus, a couple of inches above your navel. Your breath can be a thin stream, but you're making each in-breath a little longer and making the stream of the breath a little smoother. Taking each in-breath a little deeper until you're breathing into your center. Breathing into the center and gazing into the candle flame. Allowing a stillness to descend within and a quietness in your mind. Breathing in and breathing out from the center, and continue breathing in this way as you gaze at the candle flame. Breathing in and out from the center for a couple of minutes now in your candle gazing meditation. Focusing on your breathing again, and focusing on the in-breath. Making the breath a little deeper again every time you breathe in, and the in-breath will gradually bring energy back to the mind following meditation. As you breathe in, a couple of deep inhalations, bringing the energy back. Relax your breathing, relax your posture, relax your gaze, focusing on something in the room or the space to relax your gaze. Breathing normally, sitting quietly, and we'll prepare for the next practice. The glorious, golden Ujjayi breath. Golden sun breathing. Resting down into the mat in your relaxation posture for our golden sun breathing practice. Resting down, body grounding down into the earth, surrendering to the earth. Focusing on your breathing, breathing in and breathing out, effortless breathing. You're not forcing the breath in any way. Breath flows in and breath flows out. Breath breathing you as the breath breathes all of us. Opening your mind to the sky. Opening your heart to the horizon. Feeling the power of the breath as it flows in and out effortlessly, relaxing you, bringing a receptiveness to your mind and your heart through your breathing practice. Focusing on the in-breath. As the breath flows into your body, the breath flowing in through slightly parted lips, it's as if you're drinking the breath into your body. You can place the index finger of your right hand at the indentation of your collarbone at the base of your throat, to feel breath flowing in as you drink the breath, the glorious, golden Ujjayi breath flowing into your body. So as you breathe in, making a slight drinking, hissing sound. As you breathe out, breath flows down in a golden shower to your universal heart. Breath flows in, drinking the breath. Breath flowing down as you breathe out, a glorious golden shower of breath flowing down through your body from your throat to your universal heart chakra, between the throat and the heart, so back of the shoulder blades. Slowing this breathing down. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Relaxed, effortless breathing. Visualizing the golden sun in the blue sky. And of course, our golden sun, which brings our life force energy, which is the dance of energy, dynamic energy, making us live, making us vital. Of course, this sun is out in our Milky Way galaxy, way, way out there, where only the universal intelligence knows the plan of it all. The sun bringing us our life, our energy, the dance of energy that is life. Breathing in the golden rays of sun. As you breathe out, spraying this golden shower of sun's rays, as if you can visualize a golden shower as you breathe out, playing down over your universal heart chakra, the center of your body that is your gateway to the universal heart, connecting you to the universal heart. Breathing in, breathing out, your heart contained within the universe's heart. Softening your breathing now. Golden sun warming your universal heart. Breathing in the stillness. Breathing in awareness. That your power is the vastness of your identification with the universal intelligence. A few more rounds of breath now, in this way. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out, and relaxing your breathing now. If you do want to adjust your posture now for final relaxation, you can take a couple of deep in-breaths, so a couple of rounds of breaths. And on each in-breath, breathing into your center, bringing energy into the center. No mind meditation. Meditation practice in Unmani Mudra. Bindu Chakra practice with breath awareness and the sweet flow of the breath through the chakras. Unmani Mudra is the attitude of mindlessness, meaning the state beyond thought, no mind, meditation. A simple but beautiful technique that brings us to a meditative state. A state where we can sit in awareness of the sweetness of life and be open to the ongoing cosmic sound. Attaining your comfortable meditation posture. Soft hands are resting on thighs. Awareness is on the breath. You can adopt the cosmic hand mudra by placing the left hand in the right hand, hands slightly cupped, palms up, and tips of the thumbs touching each other. And you'll rest your mudra hands in your lap. And as you settle into your posture, and before we start the meditation guidance, I'd like to tell you that the yogis believed that within us, within each and every one of us, deep in the brain, we have a little sac of amber nectar. This is the sweet nectar of the gods, the fountain of eternal life and eternal youth, which can be constantly flowing through us as long as we meditate. allowing the sweetness of the amber nectar, the Amrita, to drip down through our chakras from Bindu, bringing harmony and a beauty to our inner selves and our lives. Unfortunately, this amber nectar can be burned by the fire of the solar plexus when it hits Manipura chakra. And so we need relaxation and meditation to allow the peaceful flow, to allow Amrita to be purified and not burned at the solar plexus, and for cool, sweet drops to bring a feeling of intoxicating bliss. Gazing down at the tip of the nose, gazing inwards with inner eyes, and looking deep within. Taking a deep inhalation, hold the breath, and focus your attention on the back of the head chakra, Bindu. So taking a deep inhalation, hold the breath and focus. Bindu chakra is situated slightly above the centre of the back of the head, opposite the forehead chakra. We'll try that again. Take a deep inhalation, hold the breath and focus. Focusing on Bindu, back of the head opposite the forehead chakra. Breathing normally and focusing. Bindu chakra is the centre in the brain where ongoing cosmic sound vibration takes place. It's our connection to cosmic sound. We'll try this for a few seconds. Inhale, hold, focus. Next inhale, hold, focus. Deep inhale, hold and focus. On the next exhale, breathe out now and breathe normally as I give you the instruction. The next part of the practice is breathing out, letting your awareness flow down with the breath, down through the energy centres, the chakras, as I guide you. So with each exhalation, breath will be flowing down through the spine, guided by you. That was the teaching, and now this is the practice. Inhale, hold the breath and focus on Bindu. From Bindu, out breath flows down to the forehead chakra. Next exhale, breathing out, mind flows down to the throat. Breathing out, mind flows down with the breath to the heart at Anahata chakra. Next exhale, breathing out, mind flows down with the breath to the solar plexus at your centre. Next exhale, breathing out, mind flows down to the emotional centre, just below the navel, the dwelling place of the self. Exhaling, mind flows down to the base chakra. Your eyes should close slowly now and be fully closed by the time your awareness reaches the base chakra. Focusing on the base chakra, breathing normally. And on the next inhale. On a deep inhalation, we'll practice again. So inhale, hold and focus on Bindu at the back of the head. Exhale, breathe out, awareness flows down with the breath. With each exhalation, breath flowing down through the spine, from Bindu to the forehead. Exhaling, mind flows down to the back of the throat. Breathing out, mind flows down with the breath to the back of the heart. Breathing out, mind flows down with the breath to the solar plexus at the center. Breathing out, mind flows down to the emotional center, just below the navel, dwelling place of the self. Breathing out, mind flows down to the base chakra. And breathing normally in your posture for a few breaths now, with no thoughts, resting in the stillness of the mind. No mind, no thoughts. The state of no mind is the state of the divine. God is not a thought, but the experience of thoughtlessness. It is not a content in the mind. It is the explosion when the mind is contentless. It is not an object that you can see. It is the very capacity to see. It is not the seen, but the seer. It is not like the clouds that gather in the sky, but the sky when there are no clouds. It is that empty sky. Osho. Resting in the stillness of the mind at Bindu Chakra. another half a minute or so in your practice. Focusing on your breath once more. Being aware of how you're breathing. Returning your breathing to normal. Relax your posture. Gently opening your eyes and bringing your gaze and your focus back into the space or the room. And sitting very quietly now with your experience of meditation. Sitting quietly with yourself. And we've reached the Satsang part of the class. And this is a Satsang on Bindu Chakra. Your preparation will be as usual. Adopt any comfortable position that you know you're going to be able to maintain for the time that we're in Satsang. So this is a practice, a Satsang in contemplation, and this is a Satsang on Bindu Chakra. The yogis believed that within us, deep in the brain, we have a little sac of amber nectar, Amrita. This is the sweet nectar of the gods, the legendary fountain of eternal life and eternal youth, which can be constantly flowing through us as long as we meditate. Allowing the sweetness of the amber nectar, the Amrita, to drip down through our chakras, bringing harmony and a beauty to our inner selves and our lives. Bindu means the point or the drop. Bindu Chakra is one of the most mysterious and remarkable energy centres within our human being. Bindu Chakra is associated with the pineal gland. It's our DNA receptor and transmitter. It sends and receives our wisdom to and from our soul on a daily basis. So, at night, in your dreams, you are sending your wisdom to your soul. And with daily practices in which we respect this incredible gift, our gift in return is the brain-mind manufacturing hormones which help us to relax, go to the sweet spot as we do in Shavasana and Yoga Nidra, feel feelings of deep bonding and security, and sleep deeply. A reminder once again, if we needed it, of the incredible workings of the ultimate mind of the divine working through the human body-mind. Unfortunately, this amber nectar can be burned by the fire of the solar plexus when it hits Manipura chakra. And so we need relaxation to allow the peaceful flow, to allow Amrita to be purified, not burned, and for cool, sweet drops to bring a feeling of intoxicating bliss. Of course, whenever we experience feelings of intoxicating bliss, we are experiencing within our human body minds the bliss of the divine experience of balance. You'll remember what I taught you in my Satsang on harmony, karma and bliss. There is an impersonal experience of life which brings bliss. And when we experience our practices, our exercises and meditations for opening, activating and expanding our Bindu Chakra point, the energy center, we are in fact practicing for the good of the whole. Because Bindu Chakra connects us with cosmic vibrations, with impersonal experiences outside of us, which can be deeply transformational because they come from the cosmos. You'll remember the saying, you don't always get what you want, but if you try, sometimes you get what you need. And thanks to the Rolling Stones for this phrasing. This practice then is part of our metamorphosis, and it might not turn out the way we expect. The way things are going in our universe, expect the unexpected. But what we get is a divine experience of well-being as our blessing. When we talk about nectar of the gods, this represents a cosmology and connects us with concepts in yoga which help us personify our own God-like qualities and project them outwards to the universe. The God-like sweet qualities are of course deep within us, needing to be awakened and also needing to be managed within a human body and the mind, the reason for all of our yogic practices. Making this human body-mind a more comfortable place for the spirit to dwell. We train our minds to train our souls. And our blessing for diligence and devotion to practice is experiencing the sweetness of life. Because our exercises in preparation for meditation with Bindu Chakra help us to hold the amber nectar at the throat chakra for as long as we can before guiding it drop by drop to the solar plexus, where it can be purified and distributed throughout the rest of the body. It's called amber, not because of the colour, but because amber is translucent, as is the Amrita. So it's the translucent drop of sweetness. When we learn to guide the Amrita to the throat and work with it there, for example with Ujjayi, the golden glorious breath in pranayama practice, the throat chakra's quality is life, and we are controlling, managing and expanding the sweetness of life itself. And when I talked to you about wisdom and feelings of relaxation, bonding and security, I am of course talking about the first material, as it is called, or archetypal qualities of the Divine Mother. The deeply sacred feminine qualities of the Mother of Existence. Because the symbology of Bindu Chakra is the moon, and that of Manipura Chakra at the solar plexus is the sun, which can burn all this sweetness with its fire. It's like the young masculine guy whose hormones are blaring and manages to destroy everything, really without intending, but that's what happens. It's that expression of masculine energy. It's not divine at that stage. And in yoga practices, when we ground ourselves in practice, knowing that we are containing divine energies in a human body, we are respecting qualities of the earth. And our inner cosmos, our inner world becomes expanded with our concepts and structures of as above, so below. We are the center of our universe, sun, moon, and earth within. I will teach you more on Bindu Chakra over the coming weeks in my classes and say more about qualities, symbology, and meditation. There are a series of meditations we go through. As I said in the introduction to this class, we approach these practices with caution as we train our minds and prepare our human bodies to contain divine energies. But there's another reason for a steady approach to our practice. Those of you who followed me for some time will know that I deeply believe in the fact that over the last 2,000 to 2,500 years, during the astrological age of Pisces and Kali Yuga in the Eastern tradition, we have been through our evolution in experiencing the age of the master and victim, which was the age of Pisces, which we've moved out of, and the age of the Dark Mother, Kali Yuga, during which the qualities of the Divine Mother and Sacred Feminine have been pushed into the shadow, and our status of equal beings has been pushed down into some kind of cultural structure which suits only a few. The result has been that our pineal glands have shrunk, our DNA has been reduced, so reducing our natural life wisdom power, and we have been dumbed down. Those of us who are ready for changes know our job is to help the major change in raising consciousness for humanity to evolve. We also know our job is not easy and it won't happen overnight. Practice and methodology is so important, as is the deeply feminine quality of the mother of existence, of exercising patience and compassion. So I ask you to be patient, be diligent in your practice, practice for the good of the whole. Remember the qualities of the moon, inward ebbs and flows with the continual processes of monthly flow. And enjoy the sweetness of life and the deep sense of well-being. So another minute or so in your own personal space for contemplation. Bringing your attention back to your breathing again, focusing on the space you're in. So taking a couple of breaths to bring awareness back, awareness of your space at the moment, and we'll prepare for the final practice in the class, final Shavasana. Namaste, Susan. And this is the final Shavasana, deep relaxation part of the class. Resting down into the mat, into the earth, resting your body down, surrendering once more into your relaxation posture. Using soft things to prop yourself up, if that's what you need, and blankets to keep warm. Focusing on your breathing. Breathing normally, and your breathing will naturally slow down as you listen to my relaxation guidance, and you simply focus effortlessly on your breathing. Settling down into your posture as you breathe, breathing in, breathing out. Every time you breathe in, breath flowing deeper within. As you breathe out, every time you breathe out, relaxing, as if your body is dripping down into the mat, into the ground, into the earth, relaxing with each out-breath. Breath flowing in, every time you breathe in, taking the breath deeper. Breath making a space deep within. Breath flowing to every part of your body and your mind. Body, mind, relaxing. Every time you breathe in, breath making a space deep, deep within. Every time you breathe in, light flowing in with the breath. Light flowing in with the breath to fill that space deep, deep within. Breathing in and peace flowing in with the breath. Peace filling that space deep, deep within. And more relaxed with each out-breath. Spending a couple of minutes now, deep in your relaxation, feeling relaxed and light, feeling very quiet, very calm, and very peaceful now in your relaxation. And focusing on your breathing again, focusing on the in-breath. And as you breathe in, the in-breath will bring energy back to the body and the mind following relaxation. So breathing in, a couple of deep in-breaths, bringing energy back. More alert and more aware with each in-breath. More aware of your own body, lying in your relaxation posture, more aware of my voice and the sound of the music. Breathing in, bringing energy back, turning over onto your right hand side, resting in that position, Breathing in, gently opening your eyes, bringing your gaze and your focus back. Breathing in, energy flowing back with the breath. And then in your own time, very gently, when you feel ready to, slowly bringing yourself back into an upright sitting position. That's the end of your deep relaxation, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you would like to go to sleep now or relax for the rest of your day, then this can be the end of your class, and Namaste. For those of us who need to carry on with our day and interact with the outside world, we'll finish our practice now with a yoga sealing breath for energetic closure. And now for our closing practice of the class, a yoga sealing breath. So we'll close with a sealing breath, the sealing breath with moon arms, and a final Namaste, meaning I honour the spirit that dwells within you. For the sealing breath, we're in sitting, and hands are at the prayer position at the heart, Namaste hands. And we're going to take a couple of centering breaths with moon arms to seal energy within. Deep inhale. Exhale and point the fingers down to the earth. Straighten the arms. Big inhale. Turn palms up and sweep the hands and arms out to the sides of your body and up in a big moon circle until palms meet above the head. Pause. Long, slow exhale, hands come down to crown chakra, the forehead, then the throat and the heart. Prayer hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer mudra at the heart. Inhale and pause. Breathing normally. We'll go one more time. Big inhale. Exhale, point the fingers down to the earth, straighten the arms. Big inhale, turn palms up, sweep the hands and arms out to the sides of your body and up in a big moon circle. Palms meet above the head. Pause. Long, slow exhale, hands come down to crown chakra, then the forehead, then the throat and the heart. Prayer hands in Anjali Mudra. Inhale and pause. Exhale, fingers point down, hands down to the solar plexus, down to the base chakra. Normal breathing. Out breaths flowing down through the base chakra with each round of the breath. So inhale, exhale. As you breathe out, breath flows down through the base chakra. The breath has sealed your energy in. Straighten your arms. On the next exhale, breath flows down through the lower abdomen, down to the earth, grounding you for the rest of the day. Breathing normally. Prayer hands to the heart. That's the end of our practice. Namaste.